Hello, my friends. Here's me. Well, actually, it's not me, but it's a paper me because I can't be in front of the camera and behind the camera at the same time. This me is here to say, hello, how are you? I miss your faces. Today, boys and girls, we will be making playmats. Playmats, you say, Miss Emily? Indeed, I say playmats. What in the world do you... What? How can you... Don't worry, guys. I'll help you figure it all out. Okay, today, what we're going to do is this. Say, bye, Paper Miss Emily. Goodbye, Paper Miss Emily. You are going to use some pretty simple stuff. I've got tape. I've got just a variety of drawing tools in front of me just to show you guys, like, hey, you can use lots of things. You don't have to just use one thing. This whole idea came up when I saw this little dude hanging out without a place to go. And I thought, man, you look bored. You need an adventure, little one. It's time. It's time that I help you out. Do a solid for my little cheetah buddy. So, I decided I was going to make a place for my cheetah to have an adventure. Boys and girls, when you're making a playmat, it's interesting because it's kind of like looking at a map. You're looking at it from above, kind of like you're a bird or you're in an airplane and you're flying above it, and what you're doing is you're drawing what you see on the ground. So I thought to myself, what kind of habitat would a cheetah live in? Well, there should be some type of river. Maybe, I don't know, some rocks. Sometimes there are rocks by a river, things for the cheetah to play with, play on. You know what else I thought to myself? Maybe trees. What do you think? If I was flying up above. Yeah, makes sense. I'm a bird, and if I am a bird, this is what I see. Maybe I see another tree down here. Boys and girls, are you noticing? Am I worrying too much about anything being perfect? Nope. What about another little lake? Okay, why not? Because it's from my imagination. Sometimes, boys and girls, it's funny because when we draw, especially when we're drawing on flat paper, we think, oh, the top of the paper has to be a sky, right? And the bottom of the paper has to be a ground. Nah. Waves. That's not the way it has to be. When you're making a playmat, what you're doing is you're creating a land for either, cars to drive on or animals to play in. That's pretty interesting. Something like that. Could that just work? Like that? Well, something like this could work. But what happens, boys and girls, when you take the magic of color and you add it? Boys and girls, all I did was I outlined all of my drawings with a marker, and then I colored them in with colored pencil. That's it. And I wanted to make sure that I colored all the way to the edges, mostly because if my animals were going to have a fun time, I wanted to make it as realistic as possible for them, by filling in all the color. You know what else I decided to do? I thought, what if I could make a habitat, like not a habitat, but like a little home for my buddies to maybe even create some dimension, right? Make it three-dimensional. Boys and girls, do you remember? What did we do in art class when we made our roller coasters or we made our paper sculptures? We bent our paper. All I had is green tape. I decided I was going to use it. Is it okay? Yeah, totally. Why not? It does the job. You know what else I did? I decided that I wanted my little cat buddy to have something to do. So I gave him some fish. I also decided, how is he going to climb or cross that river? Maybe I'd give him a bridge. Is it okay if I take little pieces of paper and I draw extra pieces for my game, for my toy? Yeah, of course it's okay. It's more than okay. Everything that you add to it just makes the play even more fun. I asked Etta, remember, my big 6th grader, I asked her the same thing. I said, Etta, will you please make a home for this little baby kitten? And so Etta really likes snuggly places. So she said, yeah, okay. And I said, this is great. Tell me about it. And she said, well, there's a little pool, a garden, a rug, a cozy bed. She even gave this little kitten a bathroom. Why not? That was her idea. So my idea and Etta's idea was totally different, but both similar in that we drew what it looked like to look at something from above. I thought to myself, boys and girls, what if you're someone who's interested in cars? Oh, is it possible to create a road? Yeah, of course it is. Why not? But the same thing. I made flat houses and a flat tree and a flat stoplight. I even made a flat car because I don't actually even have a car. Does it still work? Yeah, it totally works. Perfect. Boys and girls, what if you're having so much fun that you decide that you even want it to be bigger, that you want to use a couple pieces of paper, or you want to add in lots and lots of different pieces? Is that okay? Of course that's okay. It's more than okay. So for this assignment and for this project, what you are going to do is you are going to create a world for a little buddy. And that little buddy could be a car, that little buddy could be an animal, that little buddy can be a Playmobil character, that little buddy can be a video game character that you draw on a piece of cardboard and you cut out and you need to take through his levels or her levels or its levels. It can be a monster. It can be a totally made up magical world, but it's from you. So have so much fun. Use lots of color. If you don't have any of this stuff, if you don't have any of these supplies at home, you can also take these little guys, if you have them, and you can use, I don't know, a t-shirt. You can use some kind of cloth and you can arrange it on the ground to make tunnels, to make caves. Just let your imagination keep growing, guys. Okay, have so much fun, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.